All right, so apparently, word around the street is FaZe Clan is parting ways with a
Wow,
lot
I did
of
not
creators.
expect this for a Saturday morning. What's up, peeps? Hope we're all doing well. Welcome back to the channel. The FaZe Clan Apocalypse. The FaZepocalypse has officially begun, as FaZe Clan is now letting go numerous members. As of me speaking, there will be plenty of updates on this channel, but today, some very unfortunate news. The first handful of members have now been let go from FaZe Clan. We're going to cover this in the coming days because there are now more members each and every hour announcing their leave of the team that ultimately will be cut down to what we believe to be a very small number of remaining people alongside Banks and Apex and Temper to be at the helm of what the new FaZe Clan will be. For me, one of the more shocking announcements so far this morning, one of the first to kick it off, was someone like FaZe Blaze, who after 9 years with the team is no longer. And he was not the last to announce that so far. Stating after 9 years and 113 days, I was informed that I will no longer be in FaZe. Here are my thoughts and feelings about it, and thank you all for the memories. This was closely followed by a handful of other members, including FaZe Agony. Well, after 10 years of being in FaZe, even longer before that, if you know, we were kicked. Unfortunate timing because I'm on vacation, but we'll make a video about it when I get home this week. Hopefully, then we'll know why this actually happened. LOL. Scissors, a huge surprise as well, saying kicked from FaZe, breaking up with my girlfriend, new death run today.
Scissors, bro, I
quick
used to
shout
watch
to
him.
Scissors, by the way, Fortnite death run. If you guys want to go check out his map, that does ironically drop today. Then we have FaZe Kitty saying he was kicked. We have Blue also saying no longer part of FaZe Clan. Countless memories over the last decade, so many clips, so many videos, and much more than ever expected. On to the next chapter, and one that I was also very surprised by because I did think that some of these members would continue on. Maybe we did know that a good bulk majority of FaZe members would not continue on, but someone that I thought kind of held her own and certainly represented like a diversity in what I would thought the perfect woman in FaZe would be was Kaylee, who was signed during the peak Warzone era, has been extremely active in terms of a member for FaZe Clan. She too was also given the phone call live on stream that she would no longer be with the future of FaZe. And
I'm on a call. I got off a call and I got kicked from FaZe. I'm going to make a YouTube video because it is not all love. So
not all love.
I'm ending. I will make a video and then I'll be live after my video for any other questions for anyone that has it.
You want to cry?
All I'm going to say here, and I'll probably go into more depth of it into my YouTube video, is it's really weird trying to help a team out when they don't want help. It's really hard to be a content creator who had so much love and passion for this team and didn't get a dime from them and still got handed to a shit end to them at the end of the day.
One thing about FaZe, bro, right now, bro, they're just getting everybody and anyone, bro. I mean, not right now, right? They got kicked out, but I mean, I guess they realized. I hope it's just because of that. FaZe really fell off, bro. Like the last 2 years, I mean, I feel like when they brought out Warzone, the Nuke Squad, there was still a thing. But to be honest, bro, FaZe Clan been fucking just ass, bro. To be honest. I mean, you joined. I think if I would have joined FaZe, if I would have joined FaZe right now, I feel like it wouldn't be as special because, I mean, bro, they just get anybody and anyone. Like, you can just be crazy at one game and then you get a FaZe. And like Scissors, he was good at Fortnite and then he just stopped posting. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was like back in the day, you know, you used to have like all these, you know, the OGs going crazy on the New York house, fucking trick shotting, uploading everyday COD videos, this and that. And so, I mean, some like Blaze, bro. Blaze was a fucking OG. I mean, I don't know why the fuck they kicked him out. But it's surprising, bro. I mean, FaZe Clan fell off, but Blaze, damn, I don't know who this is, but I mean,
and it's very unfortunate that they are doing this hours before
the
actual announcement for their new roster. So
She wanna cry. Look.
I wish them the best of luck.
Damn. I feel like she
yeah,
actually.
I'm being
wanted
serious. I got kicked.
She was
One of the
actually
only
true to the
members
team.
that can pull millions of impressions a week. Top streamer for Warzone. And still had so much love and passion for a team that I didn't even get paid to stay there. I stayed because I loved it.
Yeah, and the one thing about FaZe, bro, they were. I heard they were just like.
But
Bad business. It was just
I'm gonna
all
go make a
messed up.
YouTube video. I have a
And this
lot.
been going on around
No
for, like,
crypto content, no
once again,
phase for
like,
you.
1 or
Yeah.
2 years. Actual FaZe members were just complaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a
about
YouTube
FaZe.
video. I don't have much to say right now. I'm gonna explain everything in the most humblest way I can because I'm pretty pissed off. Respectfully. Respectfully, because I got told. I literally got told by everyone that me and Scope were gonna be we were gonna be the people to stay.
Damn.
And it's just Scope now. And I'm not like really emotional.
Oh, Scope State.
I don't think
know
I've
who the
ever
fuck
like
that is.
really cried on stream. But this has been like a year in the making. It's so amazing how I already knew all of this a year ago. And when I told them I knew who the recruits were, they were, how do you know? Are you kidding me? I'm not fucking stupid. They treated like we were fucking stupid. I'm not fucking stupid.
You
Yo,
can see it in a
FaZe.
response from a lot of these people in tears. You know, this is a long time project. They have been with FaZe
Yo,
and maybe
FaZe.
thought they had a future with them. And Kaylee is certainly one. And I think a lot of these others are going to have a lot to say about their treatment or their situation within FaZe. Some of it are going to treat it with love and say their farewells. And others, I think we're going to find out a few things. I don't think it's going to stop
know
here.
who
And
else
then you
got
had someone
kicked.
like Lucas or Blaze,
Bro, Blaze
9
got
years.
kicked.
I mean, he
Holy
was
shit.
also one of the guys I used to watch in the OG houses
Yeah.
alongside people like Rain. He's also announced he will no longer be there. His video a lot more friendly. I think that's probably expected. He's always been kind of the really friendly guy. I've always seen him that kind of way, kind of showing his love for FaZe over the last many years, and these FaZe Clan members bringing him in the first place. Although he did end his video by saying, hey, there's a lot of other members that were not near as active as me or put in not near as much time as I did that are making millions more. But at the end of the day, it's all love.
And to all of the viewers out there, I know you and me don't really have as much of a personal relationship as we used to because I don't really upload as much, but I hope you guys are all doing really well. I really appreciate you guys. Even if this is your first time watching this video, like, you guys are the ones that made this all happen. Not just for myself, but for all of us, you know. We kind of
Damn,
fucked
bro.
it up by giving the company to like people who didn't really give a shit and just sucked money out of it. You know, at the end of the day, I was never paid a salary, and I feel really good about the fact that I didn't take advantage of FaZe in any way, shape, or form. I didn't make a single dime off of it. Sure, I have shares, but there's people who have put not even a percent of the effort that I have put into the success of the brand,
And they got on FaZe.
who have made millions of dollars and have
And they
millions
got
of
on
dollars
FaZe,
more
bro.
in shares than
Telling
me.
you,
But
like, FaZe
I'm really
is messed
happy
up.
with how I've conducted myself as a part of FaZe. And again, nobody can take that away from me. I was a part of the most legendary era in gaming, YouTube,
Yeah,
and
facts.
most likely there will never be another era like that because nowadays everything is kind of more about the money. It was a lot more genuine back then, just doing it for the love. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Thank you for hearing me out. If you're one of the few people out there who's still really looking forward to new videos from me, you're in luck because there's going to be a lot of them. I have a newfound fire in me to absolutely crush it. One, you know, to prove people wrong about.
I
me
mean,
not
bro,
being
but like,
praised.
bro, you really
I
don't have
definitely
to.
think I could have contributed
rely
a lot, and I
on
gotta prove that to them.
having
now. But
FaZe
also
on the
because
start
of
of
this
your
amazing
fucking name,
opportunity
bro, you know?
with Charge, it's
Just because
inspired
you're
me
in
to
FaZe
take this
doesn't
thing
mean
to
you
a
have
whole
to.
new
You
level.
already made it.
And
type
I
shit.
hope
Like,
you
bro,
guys
just
follow me
gotta
along for the
grind
ride.
It's just
yourself.
crazy, man, because I've watched so many of these guys, even just someone like Blue, right? It's just so weird to not be able to see FaZe in front of their names. And for me, the scary part is, point of me recording this, it's like not even 10 a.m. in the morning, and this is already half a dozen FaZe members and some very well-known FaZe names that are no longer continuing on, which means we have a long way to go. Like, there's going to be a lot more members and still a lot of question marks out there for some of your favorite members. I know some of you guys are probably curious about your favorite members, whether it's Swag and Nuke Squad, whether it's Zuma and the Flank, whether it's Jev, whether it's Rug. I don't have the answers for all of you guys. I only have assumptions or presumptions to be made about the situation. In my opinion, I would think someone like Zuma is likely safe. Someone like Swag is likely safe.
Swag?
Some big members like Jev and Rug, I'm assuming are safe, but I do not know the answer for all of you. What's going to happen with Rain? Tico is also already gone on top of the list that is now growing. And we're going to keep you all posted on this channel. Every bit of FaZe news, our DMs are open. We'll be sharing every bit of the story, and including the future of FaZe, because Banks has already made responses. I am sure Temper and Apex and the new FaZe roster, with an announcement that is supposed to come today, they're going to announce some things, and we'll be sharing with all of you our thoughts, and you guys can do so in the comment section down below. It's a crazy day. It's a sad day. At the end of all of this, I got nothing but respect for a lot of these FaZe members. I've covered a lot of them, and I've seen a lot of their freaking content, and I feel bad. I really do. This time we knew was going to come, and a lot of them also have known for a long time they were going to be kicked, but that doesn't make it hurt or sting any less, because the future of FaZe has a lot to prove. Because if you're going to kick all these people and turn the ship around, you got a lot to prove to those people that you can actually do it, and they were worth kicking, because a lot of them weren't making money. You know, they weren't being paid directly by FaZe, and they're cleaning up their image regardless. So we'll see what the future is. What do you guys think? Till next time, stay tuned.
Let me see another video, bro. Let's see if there's another video about this. Did FaZe Jeff? What you gotta say?
All right, what's going on, guys? It's Jed. So my plan today was originally going to be me just uploading my part 6 or 7 of my Sekiro playthrough, but a big announcement ended up coming out from FaZe.
Holy shit, this is the roster? Adapt, Apex, Banks, Jeff, Kaisen. I don't know who the fuck that is. Nick Merckx stayed. Replays, okay. Replay Ronaldo. Bro, Ronaldo, bro, the Fortnite dude? Rug, Scope, Swag. Oh, yeah, W Swag. Temper, Your Rage, bro. And Zuma. Bro, they kicked Blaze. For God name, who the fuck this is. Nick Merckx is big. But replays? I mean, I don't keep up with replays. Does he still play Fortnite? Ronaldo, bro. Scope, I don't know. Swag, Temper. Bro, Your Rage, though. I mean, I don't know what the fuck, bro. I don't know why they kept those dudes instead of Blaze.
A ton. I don't really make any comments about anything that's really going on in the background with the team or organization or whatever it is at this point. Mostly because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what's going on, and it seemed like a lot of the people themselves that are even in the highest positions also had no idea what was going on half the time. I'm talking over like a multiple year span at this point, like pre-pandemic. Still had no idea what was going on. So just to explain from my position, I don't really talk to anybody. I have to put that out there. I'm cool with everybody. I'm cordial with everybody. I respect most people that are respectful to me, and I just stay out of the way. I don't get involved with shit. I try to have my own little bubble here. I'm not involved in all of the LA moves and stuff that happened years and years ago. I don't have any interests or goals to turn my current platform, what I do for content creation. I don't plan to use this as a platform to launch myself into something else. My plan this entire time is to literally do this shit until I die. So just to give you an idea of what kind of person I am, I stay the fuck out of the way. I don't get involved with shit. I don't learn about shit. I just did my own thing. I still have as much information as I had 8+ years ago. I've been in the team for 10 years at this point. I've seen a lot of highs, and I've seen a whole lot of lows. I've seen a whole lot of activity and complete inactivity from the overall channel, the brand itself of FaZe. But FaZe ended up announcing today that a ton of people were kicked from the team, and the only remaining people in terms of content creators and stuff like that, I'm sure that they're keeping the esports teams. That's a whole separate thing. Esports side of everything pops off, but the remaining roster, everyone else is out. That is the roster. Now, I talked talked to Tommy last night and he filled me in on things. Also note that this was like the first time that I talked to Tommy in straight, no joke, I'm not joking, years. And we were laughing about this shit on the phone. And a lot of people will take that like, oh, well, shouldn't like all of the leaders of your team reach out to you and talk to you, yada, yada. It's a two-way street. I don't reach out or reply or entertain half the shit that is ever sent to me. I try to keep my circle incredibly small. And everybody outside of that point, again, respectful and everything like that, but people don't really know me. I don't really know that. People just don't know a ton about me, and I keep it that way on purpose. So right here, they ended up putting a little video out, Control-Alt-Delete, and they just basically are doing a hard reset. And you can see here, they got a list of the people that they ended up kicking from the team. Agony, Blaze, Booyah, Seabass.
Oh, shit. I can see the fucking video. J Smooth, High Sky, Seabass, Blaze, bro, Scissors, Santana, Sway. Wait, bro, replays? Replays is in the fucking thing.
Scissors. I mean, names that have been in the team for a very long time.
So
although Replays is in here twice, I think that's a mistake because
Yeah.
Replays is still on the roster. I don't know. Sway, Testy. This reset, to my understanding, is to basically just get a clean slate and build back up from that point, because there were so many decisions and people that were in the team and things like that that a lot of people didn't even know who was who, even though I know absolutely everybody that's on this list. And also, I think the majority of people on these lists that were kicked, I still think that they do represent FaZe and did a really good job representing FaZe overall and what they stood for, at least. To be fair, a lot of people will view FaZe very differently through different lenses depending on whenever you heard about them. For a lot of people that were around for a really long time, they knew FaZe as, you know, trick shotting in particular, Call of Duty specifically, the New York house, and even well before the New York house with all the montages and other things like that. But that whole ship itself, in terms of like producing montages and episodes and things like that, that whole genre of things has absolutely died out, or at least isn't worth investing into at this point as an entire organization, which I completely understand. Now, obviously that community is still there, it's alive, but it's not like how it was. And even the people that still produce that content know what it is. But people also associate FaZe with like crypto and all of this other shit that I don't even have a crypto wallet. Drama and all this other shit. Basically every single thing that I actively avoid. But I've been in this team a really long time and I've seen how things have changed, even if I don't know everything that's going on behind the scenes because of, you know, how I keep to myself. I still have a lot of love and respect for all of the people that even recruited me in the first place, that even gave me an opportunity to
So
grow
what happens
to what
now,
I am
bro?
today.
Like,
the way that
are
I
they
was
actually
doing
gonna
things and the way that
focus
things were going, I feel like I would have made it to where I wanted to be
Integration?
regardless. But I can't deny that FaZe absolutely helped me and gave me some of the most memorable moments in my life. Literally just going to the New York house was one of the most memorable experiences, and it's just going there with other content creators. That's one of the most memorable things that I've ever done in my life, and I absolutely cherish and appreciate all of that, because I would not do any of this stuff whatsoever. Again, I was offered to go and live in mansions and shit, move across the country and all this other stuff, and I just want to keep to myself. Now, since I'm really disconnected from this stuff, I wasn't aware of entirely of who everyone was that was getting kicked or who would be left or whatever. But with that said, I'm still happy to see people like Replay specifically and Scope, obviously. I recruited Scope myself. I think these guys still embody exactly what like the quote old FaZe was, and something that at least a lot of people respect, even if it doesn't garner the most amount of like views and stuff like that, getting involved in drama, all the other ways that people have you know, found their own way to get their attention and all this other shit. These guys also don't get involved with none of that shit. I have to say, no, I don't agree with cutting all of these people, but again, at the same time, I see exactly what they're doing. I understand what they're doing, and I'm just super mixed on this whole thing. I was even contemplating just like completely ignoring this whole thing like I do with virtually everything else, and I just continue to do my own thing without making, you know, too many comments on this thing. But since the roster has been cut down so much and now my name, I guess, stands out more, I gotta at least, you know, put how I feel out there. I feel sad for every single person that got kicked, but I'm also excited for what FaZe is planning. Even if that means that I'm not even going to physically even get involved with it. Barely collab, I don't do photo shoots, I don't do shit. And for whatever reason, people really respect that. So thanks, I guess. But I want to say to everybody that got kicked, you're all incredibly talented people. I don't really agree with, you know, everybody getting kicked like the way that it has gone, at least. But again, I do see what FaZe is doing. But having people like Scope and Replay still in the team, I think still serves as a little bit of a hope for people that aren't doing any of these like IRL streams, disturbing the public, gambling, and all this other shit. If you're not into all the flashiness and all that bullshit, I think that there's still hope to be able to join the team as that type of creator. That's my impression looking at this. All the people that are still in though, Adapt, Apex, Banks, I don't know what Rain is doing. I guess he's there by proximity, like here and there.
Oh shit, I forgot about Rain.
Rain's position is actually super cool to me. He's like there, but he's not. It's fucking awesome. He's even replying to this shit. Like, understand that when I was starting to hear about people getting kicked, first of all, I wasn't even sure if it was true, and then Banks did like this interview or whatever and pretty much like publicly confirmed that that's what's happening. So from that point, I was sitting there thinking like, you know, I might get kicked. Very similar to that sick April Fool's joke that Apex played on me years and years ago, the absolute classic. I was prepared for the worst. When I got kicked back then, when I was in the team for like only a couple weeks or something like that at the time, I took that shit on the chin and I was ready to just continue doing exactly what I was doing. That's the beauty of it all. Regardless of whatever was gonna happen, regardless of whether or not you're still on this team, you're still someone that has this creative energy in you and you have the means to actually create regardless. So I just want to thank everybody for all the positivity and stuff that they're giving me, all the reinforcement and things like that. I just wanted to clarify that, you know, I do feel bad about this whole thing. I'm not mad at Banks or anybody that's making all of these decisions or anything like that. I'm not mad at them. It's just, you know, speaking about how I feel bad about who got cut, the way that they got cut, things like that. I don't feel some type of way towards
out of
Banks
nowhere,
and them
bro. You
for
just
doing
get
something
called and
that
you're
is
out of phase.
obviously a big deal. Otherwise,
that
people
work
would
you
have been
put
discussing
in.
this as heavily as they have been. The corporate side of everything really fucked a lot of things up with FaZe, and understand that this is a lot of business related shit. And that's something that I really, really don't like, just as an individual, not even as a creator. As an individual, I don't like business. I don't like business talks, which is why I barely do any sponsorship type of things, even if it is as simple as just signing some sort of contract and agreeing to it. I don't like doing that. G Fuel is like the literal one thing that I have ever actually done. And it's mostly because I just like the actual product and I actually consume the product. I don't like business. I don't like getting involved with business, and I don't like the bright lights. I don't like it at all. And this is part of the reason why. I think a lot of people get caught in the crossfire and they don't necessarily deserve it. But I'm excited for the future of FaZe. I'm excited to also, you know, try to converse with people a little bit more closely. I'm looking forward to, you know, just seeing what everybody does, and with it being a little bit of a more exclusive roster, people will naturally gravitate towards each other a little bit more. And, you know, who knows, maybe I'll open up a bit more to other people and shit. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for, you know, gonna talk too much more about this shit because, again, I don't know enough to speak on.
Let me know what you guys think about this whole FaZe Clan shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it had to be done, right? It had to be done. Wants to cut FaZe into 10 people. It had to be done, bro. You know, FaZe Clan is just going downhill. But if they pull this out, bro, damn, Noob Squad got out. If they pull this out, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, bro. And I hope everybody's fucking doing okay, bro. All the FaZe Clan dudes, because I would have been hurt.